You are tithing your spices, mint, dill, and cumin, but you've neglected the more important matters of the law, justice, mercy, and faithfulness. Jesus even went after politicians himself. Who were the politicians in his day? The Pharisees, right? You say, well, they're the religious leaders. Yes, but they were also the political leaders. Some of them were on the Sanhedrin, the Jewish ruling council, kind of their Supreme Court, because Rome delegated most of the day-to-day political activity to this body, this Supreme Court. And they were on this court, so they made judgments. They enforced the law. These were the politicians. And what did Jesus say to them in Matthew chapter 23? By the way, if you think Jesus was always a sweet guy, you have not read Matthew chapter 23. He goes after these people. Here's just 2 verses. He says, woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites. You give 1/10 of your spices, mint, dill, and cumin, but you have neglected the more important matters of the law, justice, mercy, and faithfulness. You should have practiced the latter without neglecting the former. You blind guides, you strain out a gnat, but swallow a camel. This little bit of humor at the end there. Right? What they were doing, they were straining their water to make sure they wouldn't eat bugs or drink bugs when they had their water. He's saying, you're straining out gnats, but you're swallowing a whole camel, the biggest animal in the Middle East that was an unclean animal. You're swallowing the whole thing because you're majoring in the minors. You are tithing your spices, mint, dill, and cumin, but you've neglected the more important matters of the law, justice, mercy, and faithfulness. Now, what do you think Jesus would say to our politicians today who are telling us what light bulbs we can and can't use, but they won't say, don't murder your children? Are we neglecting the weightier matters of the law? Yeah, I think we are. Jesus went after these people. Now, if there's more important matters of the law, what does that mean? There must be lesser important matters of the law, right? In other words, when you put all this together, when you put the greatest commandment, greater love, greater sin, greater judgment, greater knowledge equals greater punishment, and more important matters of the law, what are you getting? You're getting what is known as a moral hierarchy. That some things are more important than others.